After Helene, road to recovery.
It's been over a month since Hurricane Helene hit our community and our region as we continue to work to recover. This week, News Channel 11 heading to your communities to ask local leaders how those recovery efforts are going. Today, we're stopping by Unicoi County. That region saw plenty of flood damage, extreme flood damage at that, including the Unicoi County Hospital, which was lost during Helene. In Unicoi, that's where we find News Channel 11's Ansley Daniel. Ansley, where do things stand today?
Hey Casey, I am here with Unicoi County Mayor Bubba Evely this afternoon. As you just mentioned, it's been a month since Hurricane Helene ripped through the region, and it's arguably, to say that Unicoi County was one of the hardest hit areas in the region. About a month in, tell us, how are things going, Mayor?
Well, for 30 days, Ansley, I think the county has come a long way. We've accomplished a lot, but we've got a long road ahead of us as far as all the things that we need to do, and it's going to be a long time before we get the whole county back together. Speaking
of recovery efforts, we know that FEMA has been in the region since this disaster struck. What's the status with FEMA here in Unicoi County?
FEMA's been in the county about 2 weeks now. They're located at our former Armory building. They're located there along with the SBA, Workforce Development, and we even have a volunteer organization that's kind of pairing up individuals that need assistance with their own property, and along with the EMA director, Jimmy's office is there. So we try to put everything in one location so people could get what they need all in one location.
Well, let's go ahead and try to talk about Helene when it comes to the numbers. How many homes were damaged and how many homes were destroyed?
Well, we had a total number of 20 homes that was destroyed, 8 primary residents and 12 rental properties that were completely destroyed. We're still having a lot of people register. I don't have a total number on the actual number of homes that were just damaged as such, but that number should be in within the next week or so.
And I know there were a lot of questions about the rebuilding process and what people need to do in that time frame. And a lot of folks are calling in asking about the debris. Let's talk a little bit about what folks need to do for the debris as they rebuild.
Well, what I'd like to say to the citizens of Unicoi County, it's an involved process because we have to follow the FEMA guidelines. Currently we have to have a debris plan prepared and finished by Friday, which is November 1st. In that debris plan, we have to provide how we're going to move it, where the sites are going to be, and we can't just go out and gather stuff because everything has to be separated by FEMA regulations, or the county will not be reimbursed, any of the funds that we expend to do that. So we are working feverishly on that to give the people a place to take their debris and stuff, because appliances, furniture, all this has to be separated out, and it's an involved process.
I know you said that plan has to be ready by Friday. How are you planning on getting that out to folks?
Well, first of all, we got to get it approved by FEMA, and so that would probably be the first of the week. But as soon as we have a plan in place, we'll get back with you guys and the papers and let everybody know where to take everything.
All right, Mayor Evely, thank you so much. And he's going to actually be coming back on a little bit later in our 5:30 newscast, as he's going to talk a little bit more about the impacts of Helene. But coming up in our next segment, we'll be talking to Unicoi County Search and Rescue, as one person is still missing here in the county. Casey?